Test, 1, 2. Big shout to my man DJ Will E is in the building, y'all. My man Greg S is in the building. Big Tim is in the building. I see you. Y'all gotta check out my man Will E. He's a bad DJ. You understand?
You're in the mix with the DJs. Listen and pay attention.
All right, God bless all you guys. Like my mother say, thank God for Jesus. It is Turned Up Tuesday, August the 17th, 2021, 6 minutes after the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. That's Senny J. Barbi Cologne, where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth, guys, where you get your morning started right. That chat room's wide open. Please call in 570-982-6950. iHeartRadio, radio.com, ShawnHarveyMorningShow.com, Comedy World Net Radio, also Comedy Cloud. We appreciate you. Special shout out to our affiliates out there, WFLX, Rochester, New York, and also 94.5 The Blaze, Louisville, Kentucky. Shout out to you guys. We truly appreciate you on all major podcast platforms, guys. Also Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. And you get all the links to the show. YouTube as well, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Subscribe to that page. Thank you so much. Also Facebook, our business page, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. Business page, like the page, get notified, guys. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. when we go live. We appreciate you in summer hours. Join our group, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team group. You know that they'll approach 5,000 members. One of the funniest, smartest groups on Facebook. We truly appreciate you for that as well. So only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get this morning love. Senny J, God bless you. Good to see you. On a Turned Up Tuesday, skin looking good over there, Senny J. You look well rested. You do still need to fix your face. There's an attitude adjustment this week, but we'll talk about that in a minute. Good morning and God bless.
Good morning. Good morning to everyone listening. We have a great show for you today. On this Turned Up Tuesday, we're going to get started with Senny Says, where I will let you know what's going on locally and nationally. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Good morning, Barbi.
Good morning, Senny. Good morning, Shawn.
Good morning, Barbi.
Good morning, everyone. Here in Bethlehem, where we broadcast live to you from right now, it is 70 degrees. Get this together, girl. There's a light rain. The high will be 81 today, and it's going to pick up. The rain will pick up a little bit. There's going to be some storms around 2 p.m. today, so please be careful if you're out and about. Take some rain gear. 70 in Stroudsburg. 77 will be the high, light rain, and again, afternoon storms. In Newark, New Jersey, it is 75 degrees, cloudy. The rain should have started. It's going to be a light drizzle. It's going to stop. It's going to pick up again in the afternoon, so your drive home will be a little slippery. In New York City, it's 75 degrees. 79 will be the high, light rain and cloudy as well. In Atlanta, it is 72 degrees right now, going up to a high of 75 and rain. And in Miami, it is 72 degrees. 88 will be the high and partly cloudy, with a chance of, overnight shower. In Chicago, 72 degrees, clear right now. 79 will be the high. But the clouds are going to roll all in. It's going to be a little partly cloudy sometime in the afternoon. And in Los Angeles, 70 degrees. Fair today. 84 will be the high. It's going to be a little cloudy in the morning, but it's going to clear, and it's going to be a beautiful day in LA. In Louisville, it is 72 degrees, partly cloudy right now. 84 will be the high. A little rain, a shower around 11 a.m. It's going to pick up to a storm around 1 p.m. So please be careful. Take some rain gear with you. In Rochester, 70 degrees, cloudy with 81 for the high. In a rain storm around 1 p.m. this afternoon. That's the weather I have for you all. What's it looking like where you are? Barbi Cologne coming to you live from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Senny J, where you get your morning started right.
Get your morning started right on a Turned Up Tuesday, guys. We have the morning buzz. You know the deal. I say it each and every day. There's one thing that we can guarantee on this show, especially for our new listeners, veteran listeners. You already know what it is. Your head will be buzzing before 9 a.m. So get your beverage and get ready for that morning buzz. Senny, what else you have?
Yes, and we're also going to have Senny Says, where I will let you know what's going on in Hollywood and entertainment news. So stick around for that.
Yes, and there will be some Harvey House sports. You guys stay tuned.
Okay, guys, welcome back to the show. We're super excited. You know, we're on summer hours. Want to let you guys know that, join the room. Please like and share the show. We truly appreciate that as well. We're going to shout your name out. We're going to show y'all some love within the next coming, half an hour or so. So please, hang out so you can hear your name shouted out throughout the whole podcast world and throughout the universe. So we appreciate you guys for that. Special shout out to DJ Not Here, DJ Rome, DJ Young, and thanks for the music. So when we take a little musical breaks, you enjoy one of these three DJs. So we definitely appreciate you for that. Now, Senny, do me a favor, get that Kabul story, that Afghanistan story popping for me for a minute, if you don't mind.
What?
Yeah, if you don't mind. God bless. It's Fix Your Face Tuesday. Sydney's been coming in here with an attitude every morning, directed towards me for some reason. I don't know what's going on with that.
You know what's going on.
I'm going to show this young lady love, but we're going to get into that in a minute. Now, last night, as you all know, we had some Monday night fun. Welcome to Harvey's World. Yesterday on the show, I announced I was going to give away some tickets to the Harlem Globetrotters that were in town last night at the PPL Center in Allentown. And for your neighbors, it's not the PPP Center. You don't get no checks over there. And when we went over there, okay. First of all, I want to thank Barbi and Senny for rolling with me. I appreciate you guys for that.
Thanks for the invite.
Now,
Thanks.
There was some yeah, I know. See, there was some major confusion about the allocation of tickets yesterday.
Yeah.
The New York King talent was involved in this. I want to thank him for that as well. And then the actual guy, Chris Handles, general manager over there for the Harlem Globetrotters, who was a former player for the Globetrotters, who lives in the Harrisburg, Pennsylvania area, Senny J, and who's also a comedy and a rap promoter in Harrisburg. So I've worked for Chris 1,000 times in Harrisburg, and I appreciate him. And he was the one that linked us up with the tickets, along with the New York King, right?
Thanks, Chris.
So they had
talent,
they had some tickets allocated for us, right? So before we get into the whole going to the event, I just want to say this: we had they gave me a bunch of tickets.
Yeah.
They said, Shawn, we got between 6 and 10 tickets. That's what they said to me.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I'll get back to you guys later, and I create a list and blah, blah, blah. So yesterday afternoon, I went home and I fell asleep because, I need a nap. When you get 56, you need a nap. In the middle of the day, of course.
No, I need that time.
Okay, so, but I'm out at night every night. So, matter of fact, I'm in Queens tonight, guys, over there in Jamaica, Queens. Me and my man Kuba Bice. It's another story. So I wake up, right? And I get a text from Senny like, "Hey, is there anything left, for the event, right?" So then I immediately like, okay, now let me get into this whole situation, to create a list. And I know that Vanetta George had called. Remember, she called and she wanted a few tickets. I said, okay, I thought about Vanetta and I thought about Senny. So I text Senny's name because I asked Senny, who's coming with you? And it was Senny, and she put her 2 children in. So I submitted the list. And immediately I get a response back. That's all the people you can bring. Immediately, I couldn't believe it. So I was like, oh, wow. So it was just Tanya, myself, her son, Senny, and her 2 kids.
Yeah.
So then I alerted Barbi because I reached out to you. I asked you, Barbi, if you wanted to come.
Yeah.
So then I reached back out to Barbi Cologne and said, this is not going to happen. And then I reached back to Vanetta George and said they don't have any more tickets.
Yep.
Right? I said that. The moment I sent you guys a text message, Chris and them got back to me. Yo, we got 2 more tickets. And I was like, oh, wow, I just told these other people that so go hit Barbi first.
Yeah.
And then if there was more tickets, I was going to reach back out to Vanetta. Right? Okay. I got 2 more. Is there any possible way we can do any more?
Yeah. Nope,
that's it. We're done.
That's it.
All right, cool. Then there you go. Then I reached back out. To you, right, Barbi? Yep. I said, Barbi, guess what? Tickets open up. And I apologize for this whole confusion. Are you still right? Barbi said, put me down for 2. Boom. So now I hit him back one last time. Is there any possible way I get 2 more? Whatever. Yeah. Nah, we're done. Fine. We get to the place. Okay, Barbi Cologne's already there. And Barbi Cologne was by herself.
Yeah.
Okay, because Barbi's +1, whoever it was, never showed up.
They had to work.
Right, had to work, whatever, fine. Senny's +2, right, never showed up. Right? Now, while all this is happening, which is cool, I'm like, well, damn, I could have reached back out to Vanetta.
Yeah.
To say, hey, bring your 2 sons or whatever, right? But when we all get there, and I say this respectfully to the Globetrotters, There was nobody in the building. Like the
Right.
whole chat room could have came. Like
Everybody.
all of us.
Yeah,
Like literally, like we could have had 75 people there.
Yeah.
It was just the lower tier. It was just sprinkled with folks,
Yeah.
and obviously it was like 80% kids. Really, that's really what it was, Barbie,
Yeah.
and parents. But other than the attendance being low, we had a great time.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I haven't been to a Globetrotters game since the 70s.
Last time I've been to one, my son was like 6. He was like 5 or 6.
Senny, when the last time you went to
It's been a long time. It's probably been 20 years.
Right.
Since I've been to a
So
game.
you have to
But it was a lot of fun though.
right, and you have to look at it in the objective of like a child.
Right.
I mean, they're playing basketball and they're having a lot of fun, but the kids love this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Harlem Globetrotters, Senny J, and then I want to get into you guys' perspective of what happened last night. The Harlem Globetrotters play the same team every year.
Yeah.
It's the Generals. Y'all know that. They play the same. There's no other team.
I think they travel. They probably
They
travel.
all travel. They all travel together. They all work together.
Yeah.
But when the Generals came out, like it looked like to me like it was just a bunch of dudes that play ball right in the hood, like
Right.
just
That's what. Yeah.
like, that's what it looked like to me. It's like yo Kareem and all them niggas. I mean,
Yeah.
sorry,
Hello, neighbors.
Kareem and all those
All
niggas
them
came out.
neighbors coming out.
Right, like that's what it looked like. The optics of it when it came out.
Yeah.
And then after that, the heroes were there, right, City? The Globetrotters.
That's right.
And they all came out and they were the heroes. And they had a young lady on the team. And they had a little person on the team. Cindy.
Yeah.
The correct
Yes,
word is
they
a
did.
little person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who was one of the stars, and then the tall guy with the dreads, he was one of the other stars.
Yes.
And
And shout out to number 11.
yeah, number 11, who was from the Bronx.
Yeah.
Senny, I think, caught eyes. Which one, Senny, Barbie? Which one was you more attracted to? Senny said number 11. I asked my wife. I was like, "Which one of these guys look good to you?" I think she also said number 11 as well.
Yeah, number 11 was number 24 was handsome too.
Okay. And then they had halftime.
Yeah.
Oh wait! I'm moving too fast. So then we go down to the lower tier. I kind of knew we was gonna have good seats anyway, right? So we could have had any seat in the building.
I mean, yeah.
So we get all the way down to the end to down to the lower tier of the main bowl of the arena. And then I was like, nah, we got to sit courtside.
Our first seats was pretty good.
No, those was pretty good for you.
Sean, whatever.
Those were pretty good for you. I said,
Try to be real dope.
at
At
a kids game.
Right,
But
at a kids
but what
game.
was worse, sitting in the upper bowl at a kid game or on the floor?
It really didn't.
Exactly. So Chris, we need those court sides. Harvey does court side.
Whatever.
Especially in Allentown, my region where I live. What am I doing up in the bowl for?
Lee, Sean, Lee says, Sean, you let Senny and Barbi bully you into the tickets.
Yeah, man. And it was late. It was weird. Like they both was there together. No dates, no kids, no nothing.
We was
like,
hanging out. It was a
like
dump
what's
night.
wrong with both of your lives, man? What's wrong with your
You're
life?
like, what's going on? Hey guys.
Senny
y'all.
and Barbi came in there by themselves.
I sure did.
No family around.
I sure did.
For someone that got 1,500 cousins. Hold on, wait. We get to that. Then I said, because I want to hear your perspective. I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna just listen to you guys. So Chris looked at his man and go, "Yo, make sure Sean is down there on the floor." And guys, you know what I did as a team player? I could have left Barbi and Senny up there in that little bowl, up in the little seats up there. I could have left them there. I could have left. I could have literally just said, "Yeah, guys, I'm out."
Yeah.
We would have said bye.
And I would have took my I would have took
enjoy yourself with
Right.
your family.
I would have took
Right.
my wife and my bonus kid down there on the floor. But you know what I did, guys? I looked at Barbi and Senny. They looked at me as we were getting up. Like they had that look like, what about us look?
Sure, now you is stretching this head all the way to stretch
Barbi,
everything.
you know that what about us look? like Barbi was like, I'm Barbi Cologne. Nobody cared at that time.
I didn't even say nothing.
I looked at Barbi and Senny and said, y'all come on up. And ain't the first time y'all ever sat on the
Sure
floor at a
be trying
basketball
to be
game
dope.
anywhere. And then they sat on the floor. and we had a great time. Boy, they was selling, and the Babylonians were buying all that merchandise. My bonus son looked at me and was like, yo, what's up with those shirts? I looked at his mother. I said, yo, you over there and cop your son a shirt, bro. But we had a great time. It was a great game. It was absolutely a beautiful experience. Barbie, it ended early. Like, I thought we got out of there early. Wasn't there all night. Nope. It was a good look. So, Barbie, I'll start with you first. How was your experience last night before we get to
it reminded me back to my little early, adulthood days when I was taking my son. It was pretty cool. Yeah, we had a good time last night.
I thought it was really nice.
Yeah,
it was. It was really entertaining. It was so nice. The place was clean. Like the PPL Center is an arena, but it's like a miniature arena. Yeah, it's not like It's a smaller version of an arena.
Right. Yeah.
But it was very clean. It was very nice. I thought we had a good time. Senny, how did you feel about last night?
I felt good. I had a good time. I was sad though because I went to go meet my kids, but they were out with their dad because they're staying with their dad, over the summer. Right. So I was like trying to meet up with them, and it was just taking long, and they weren't gonna make it in time. So I was kind of like bummed out inside, but it was still fun, and I had a good time. So it was good hanging out.
Yeah, I just and I saw Senny and they was so professional, right, Barbie? You went to the front desk and you said your name, and they gave you your ticket, right?
Yeah.
And when I saw Senny, I was saying, I don't mean to, just prying into it, but I was really like, when I saw you, I thought I was gonna see your kids behind you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, Senny.
He was like, it's just you.
Yeah,
I know. And I wasn't even gonna come because I was like,
oh man,
I was like, I'm just gonna go home. But then Barbie had texted me, and I was like,
oh man, Senny, I'm sorry.
I guess I'll go.
I'm like, come back. I said, it's just me too. My son couldn't make it either, so it's you. I said, you and I could be a date.
Well, where was Super Slong? Where's the slong? Where's the Slong Master D? Yo, Senny, Slong Master D. Where was
home? I told you he does not live out here. He is home. He was home.
And Senny, that's especially your son. I have so much love for your son. It's just, and no, of course your daughter as well. But I thought that way. That's why when I saw you, and it was weird. I saw Senny coming from the horizon. I turn around. She's on the corner. I see her waist up. And I'm like, Senny!
I was like, hey, Shawn. He's like, where's your kids?
They here.
I know, yes. My son would have really enjoyed it.
Yeah. And then, so when we get down to the lower level, Barbie's already sitting there. Senny, if we would have never showed up, Barbie would have been looking crazy sitting in that seat by herself.
No, I wouldn't either. I would have made friends, honey. I talked to everybody.
Yo, there was nobody around Barbie.
That's right. She was keeping it Corona safe.
There was
when you go make friends.
Nobody, bro.
That's when you make friends.
Leave her.
Yo, there was nobody around you.
Nope.
Period.
Sure wasn't.
You'd have been sitting there. They would have put the
leave her alone.
What's that TV Tron? They would have put the TV Tron on you by yourself.
I was like, hey.
Right.
And then when you guys left, we left right after you guys, but you guys ran out so fast that after the game ended,
you stayed behind to buy merchandise. You got Calaball. What'd you get him? You didn't get him
Senny, those shirts were $75.
Oh, poor Cal. Next time, buddy.
I was like, yo, bro, you want to, Chris gave Cal's the wristband.
That's it. You was like,
and then
all the kids have balls. How much were the balls?
And then of course Tanya came to the rescue. Like, let's go get a shirt. I was like, yeah, you better go get him a shirt. And then she went and gave him a shirt. So
a mother will always do that
of
for
course,
her only
son. Of course, she's like,
for her only son.
That's right. She's like, go get him a shirt. I was like,
bonus dads, I don't know though.
Right, them bonus dads. They don't be giving bonuses. They don't give bonuses.
Not too many.
You know what I'm saying?
And
go talk to your mother.
And then I said to yo, while you over there, I'm gonna need an XL.
Like, come by yourself. I'm not sure, honey.
I'm gonna need an XL over there.
Right. Give me your card.
Give me your card, honey. I'll get you your
card.
Plus, I do plenty of that on a daily basis.
Right.
So, but Barbie Cologne, there was a long line after the game. Well, it was all the people that were there. They got in this long line to get autographs from the Globetrotters.
Yeah.
So I want to give a special shout out to my man Chris. Chris was the coach.
Yeah.
but he does more for the organization. And the Harlem Globetrotters, Senny, they have 3 individual teams that travel simultaneously throughout the country. So it's not the same team, you know what I mean? So, but
Yeah.
I was speaking to the head scout, the white guy that was sitting next to me.
Yeah.
He said that, like, he's so grateful to be with this organization. He's been with that organization for 30 years, and they changed a lot of folks' lives by employment, men and women, with this organization. That's really almost like a traveling circus. I say that respectively.
No, it really is. Though.
Where they
It's
give
famous.
young men and women the opportunity to work, and he said that they're busy and they hire people, and they basically will teach you how to play basketball. Like, if you could play just a little bit of basketball,
Right,
they will get you to wherever you need to be. So let's clap for that, man. Come on, I thought that was really.
Yeah, that's really amazing.
I mean, that's really nice. So if you know anybody that's a young man that that's maybe the best basketball player on the block, the best basketball player in the neighborhood, reach out to me, because I could connect you with the scout, because he's looking for players.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm not talking. No, hey, don't get me wrong. Not
any old body.
not the D1 collegiate stars.
Right.
Not they not. Those guys not playing for the Globetrotters.
He want the bench woman.
Yeah, he want like if you're a bitch woman, you need minutes.
Right.
This is a great opportunity for you, and you can get paid.
Right, a couple coins.
So I mean, everybody has their hustle, and everybody has a movement. So if you know a basketball player that plays ball,
Yeah.
that's not the not the best guy.
You just gotta be good.
Because the
Not
best
great.
guys are not playing for the Globetrotters. I say that
Hello,
respectively.
They in the NBA.
But the Globetrotters, they can play ball though.
Right.
They're straight ballers.
Yeah, they played well.
Even some of the guys on the Generals played well.
Yeah.
The team that always loses. And they showed us love. They came over to the side of the court.
Right,
One
they
of the
took
mascots crashed into me.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Oh, I have to put that on the group.
Yes, you got to put that
Yo,
on your page.
the
Send it out on
mascot
video,
was
y'all.
hilarious. Whatever he was doing, he was falling on the ground. The referee, whoever, took his eyes out and he couldn't see, and they placed his eyes back in, and then everybody was loving him, and he was coming off the court, and I was videotaping, and all of a sudden, Bobby, he runs over to me
He just
and just slams right into me.
Oh, that was hilarious.
That
Oh,
was funny.
that was the highlight of the whole evening. Yeah, hilarious.
This big globe thingy.
It was
Right.
unbelievable,
Big
and then when he slammed into me and then just ran off.
Yeah.
Thank God I had my injectable shots in my knees the week before, because I don't know if I
Did
could do
it
it.
feel heavy when it fell
Yeah,
on you?
yeah, it felt heavy. It crashed right into me. Like,
It was
I
a
don't
whole
know.
human
Were
in there.
you like, ah?
I'm gonna put the video on the board. Well, it's on my. I put a live up. I was filming it. I was recording it live when he crashed into me. I just see. You could see in whoever this person was is. You could see that he made a decision to crash into me, because I saw him make aim, and then he looked at me, and I saw him
He
coming
like,
right at
oh,
me, and I'm
yeah.
like, I know this neighbor is not gonna. And then next thing you know, I'm on the floor. My phone's on the floor. It was crazy.
Oh, it was hilarious, y'all.
So I would suggest everyone to go to a Globetrotters game
Yeah.
and take the kids and go back. And boy, the Babylonian kids, man, they love these guys.
Oh, yeah, because it was full of Babylonians.
Oh my God, a lot of Babylonians, and there was some of us in there too as well.
Sprinkle, a little bit of pepper.
But the thing I love,
Right,
about it,
Senny?
Barbie, it's the only thing I really did love about it is the fact that even though this is an institution that's been around for 95 years,
Yeah.
because of what we live in now, the internet and TikTok and all these other social platforms, it just felt good to see just some old-fashioned fun.
Right, exactly.
Just some old-fashioned, get your ass out the house,
Right.
go and see this type of event
Yeah.
that involve children.
Yes.
Do we even see, especially with COVID and everything was shut down, do we even see this anymore? So it was good to see kids were enjoying this thing.
Oh, yeah, they was in that little heaven.
Okay, enough of that.
Kid heaven.
So thanks, Chris Handles, Globetrotters organization. We appreciate y'all for showing us some love. Now, Barbie, the other day, we was talking about Spirit, the airline, and how bad they were and how people were stuck.
Yeah.
The other day on TV, I see a lot of the Afghanistan people,
Oh, yeah.
CJ, hanging on to one of those F-6 Marine military jumbo jets.
It's not funny.
It's not
Sean.
funny, but it's
Not funny. He is just tickle pink, y'all. Oh my!
That's why you
goodness.
wanted me to bring this up. These
Right,
people's
we can laugh.
devastation.
Right. No, I'm not going to hell with you today.
I've been to hell 7 times.
Well, I don't want to go.
Barbi,
Barbie's like, I ain't trying to go once.
yeah,
Right, I'm not trying to go to hell.
I went to hell first time in 1984. I've been there.
He said.
Barbi, these people were.
I know.
Did
I
you see
know,
how
it
big
was
the plane is?
sad.
City, they were hanging on the wheel.
I
Like,
felt
you know how
so
when the
bad
plane,
for
the
them.
wheel goes into the body of the plane? They're hanging on to the wheel.
Yeah.
I sympathize with these people. And then 2 of them fell off. Barbi, the plane took off,
Yeah.
and 2 of these guys fell off. Like, in your mind, go ahead, Senny, go ahead with the story. That was just unbelievable.
Kabul's international airport was in the throes of chaos Monday as desperate Afghans tried to flee on departing U.S. jets. Taliban gunmen roamed the terminals and U.S. troops killed at least 2 men, a sign of the disorder in the wake of the Taliban's takeover of Afghanistan. U.S. troops on Monday flew helicopters low overhead, launched smoke grenades, and fired into the air in an attempt to disperse crowds and gain control of the facility where the U.S. is staging the evacuation of American personnel and thousands of Afghan interpreters and others who worked for the U.S. and now fear Taliban retribution. At least 8 Afghans were killed on Monday at the airport. In 2 incidents, armed men were shot and killed after approaching U.S. Marines. The U.S. troops weren't injured and the armed men weren't identified. Military officials said they couldn't confirm whether the armed individuals were members of the Taliban. Video images from the airport on Monday showed people holding onto a military plane moving along the tarmac and appeared to show 2 objects or people fall off when the aircraft was hundreds of feet in the air. Pentagon officials acknowledged the video imagery, but said they couldn't yet confirm what had occurred or if the people had fallen from the plane. Commanders have begun an investigation into what happened on the tarmac. Pentagon Secretary John Kirby said that they're going to be beginning the investigation. Witnesses separately reported seeing 3 bloodied bodies, including that of 1 woman on the ground outside the passenger terminal building. Stranded travelers and those people had been shot. President Biden, in an address to the nation, defending his April decision to withdraw U.S. troops from the country after 20 years, acknowledged this did unfold more quickly than we had anticipated. The events we're seeing now are sadly proof that no amount of military force would ever deliver a stable, united, and secure Afghanistan. They are saying now that, by this morning, they have gotten the airport more under control, and they are resuming order. I know that United Airlines and I believe American have rerouted flights out of Afghan airspace as of right now.
What about Spirit?
I don't think Spirit ever made it to Afghanistan in the first
Spirit,
place.
actually, an updated Spirit, they had a $50 million meltdown, and they are canceling their 3rd quarter schedule.
I told you. I said I would. I was saying
So
that.
I guess that's the holiday schedule, isn't that?
Yeah.
3rd quarter, or is that now?
I don't know. I don't yet. No, 3rd quarter start. Yeah, it's in the 3rd. Yeah, because September's coming up. That'll be the 4th quarter.
Oh, okay. So I guess they're canceling the rest of their summer
This cancel
travel.
the rest of
Or
2020.
October, September, October.
Exactly.
All right, so I don't know what's worse, the Newark, New Jersey, or Afghanistan.
Hold up, son.
Now,
Hold up. Wait a minute now.
now, I want to give a shout out to the pilot who made the decision. Barbi, imagine you're a pilot of this big military plane and you're taking off, and your co-pilot's like, "Listen, there's people still hanging onto the wheel."
Well. Listen.
And I want to hear that. I want to hear that message. I want to hear that conversation in the flight deck.
Sorry, we gotta go.
Cat, what do we do? Pull those wheels up.
Let's go. We gotta go. We got our orders. We got our orders. We gotta follow our orders.
We got enough fuel to get us to Berlin. And there was 600 and almost 700 people on the plane.
Yeah.
This is a tragedy. Before we move on to the show on the Turn Up Tuesday, this is a tragedy. But President Joe Biden said it the best, Senny. He said the Afghan army doesn't even want to do nothing with the Taliban. So
They
what
can't.
he goes why
They can't.
he goes,
They're
why,
not
what-
strong enough.
Right.
Obviously.
No. Here's the problem. Here's the problem with this, and we'll move on to the next story. It's Turned Up Tuesday. Here's the problem with this. Barbi Cologne. The United States of America military forces, I think maybe the top rank of them in the China and the Russians and all of them. Like the technology, the military might, the personnel, the machinery. It's a killing machine, right?
Pretty much.
And the U.S. can go in there and basically like almost kick anybody's asses, even to this day, right?
Yeah.
Here's the
almost.
problem. Here's the problem. CJ, I'm gonna tell you why this war has been going on for 20 years out there, and the U.S. can't defeat the Taliban. You know why?
Oh, Sean.
They don't wear uniforms, so you don't know.
You know who's who.
You don't. You could be a top decorated like military, like you could be the top soldier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you could be a top Marine. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be like Sergeant Slaughter, one of those guys, right? But a little 145-pound Afghanistan man
Take you out.
will take you out with a butter knife
You
because
know he is.
or a dart. Like we getting dart to death.
Some damn poison.
Yeah. A lot of that. So you can't directly confront the enemy. And then they make these little hand grenades out of like coffee pots. It's just too much. And it's a generational thing. So that they children are taught to hate Americans and kill them and fight. Yeah. So there's nothing you really could do about this, and unless you just wipe out the whole country and make it like the 51st state. Other than that, get out of there. It's nothing you can't kill these people. And then they live in the mountain, like this are all these mountains out there, Senny. And Americans get ambushed on a regular basis. Yeah. And then they get these guys are great at the car bombing thing. Get out of there. But Senny, there is no easy way to make this exit out of Afghanistan.
Right, you just gotta go.
There's no way. There's no way to say, yeah, listen, we getting ready to leave. Because as soon as they left, Barbi Cologne, we're gonna move on to the next story. The Taliban took over the whole city the moment that they left.
Yep.
Like 3 minutes later.
Quick.
I feel bad for you guys out there, man, especially you guys, man. What a terrible situation. You know, Barbi, if you have a family and you're trying to get out of there and you can't get on the plane and the planes are leaving and flights are being changed to another location. Prayers up to the people of Afghanistan.
Yeah.
What else you guys saying? Very sad. But Senny, would you hang on to a plane? Would you hang on to?
Listen.
Senny, would you hang on to the wheels? What's the name of that plane? A C-40, like a military jumbo jet, a C-49.
I mean, they obviously felt like that was their only way.
Barbi, would you hang on to?
I've never
If
been
I
in a
had
life
to.
or death situation. I don't know what that's like.
If I had to.
Yeah.
You would hang on to the plane?
Let's see. Yep.
Maybe they thought they were going to
Oh,
climb up
climb
to the
up.
I didn't see the
Maybe the
video. I
wheel.
haven't seen any of it. So they were they on the wheels?
Yeah, they
or
were
were they
on-
on like the actual plane, like
They
the
were
door
on
or
they were
something?
on like the
wings.
fuselage, the wings, the tires.
I feel for
Sit-
those people because
sit.
they're about to be in for some rude awakenings.
Yeah, it's getting
over
ready to go
there.
down.
It's gonna get
It's
real
gonna get-
crazy, and
It's gonna be crazy over there.
and what they're planning to do to the United States. We don't know what they're doing over there.
Mm-hmm.
We have no idea what they're planning on doing over there, and nobody thought, and nobody could touch the U.S. And then 9/11 happened. So
Well,
everybody better be on their P's and Q's because the
Well-
Taliban is in full effect over there.
well, you got two
Sure
things
is.
going on now. You got the Delta virus and you got Taliban. So there you go.
Exactly. What's going on with coronavirus? virus and the Delta variant over in Afghanistan because that was a super spreader event on Monday.
Yeah, that was definitely a super spreader.
and they shipping all them people over here.
Yeah.
Right, they
Where
bring
are those
them back.
people on that plane going?
Right.
They're going to Germany.
I didn't see an in-air mask on none of them.
And then one.
But nobody got. Would you have a chance? Would you have a time to wear a mask if you trying to
But
get out of the
where
country?
the plane going?
It's
Where
going.
are you
It's
bringing
going.
them?
It's going to
Right
Berlin.
here.
It's going to Berlin.
And then after that, where it going?
It's going to the
America.
Galapagos Islands.
They're coming
It's
to
coming
America.
here.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, and speaking of that, so tonight I got to go to New York,
Yeah.
and today is the first day of the vaccination card. I mean, it starts officially in September,
Yeah.
but they want you to start today, showing your card.
yeah. I have
So
that.
I dug out the card.
Did you dig it out, showing?
I dug out the card and I have it on me, and I'll be very interested to see what happens tonight at the club. And they were saying, well, Cindy will pull up the story. Pause. They're finding restaurants, individual.
Yeah.
Like 1,000. Go ahead, Cindy. But anyway, you could go on with that story. But folks of Afghanistan, we really feel bad for you out there, man, because you gonna really get it, boy. You talk about women's rights out there, there ain't nothing going on. Everybody getting their heads chopped off out there. There's gonna be a lot of that.
No.
Barbi.
Sean.
Barbi, look at me.
No, I'm not looking over there. Nope.
Mayor.
I'm not looking over there.
Mayor Bill de Blasio.
I don't care. Hold on. I don't care how thugged out you are in the Bronx, Newark. You run with the locks, and you think you really super thugged out. You ain't as thug as those Afghanistan Taliban guys. You could be. Listen, I want to just hold on. Let me say this.
Oh my God.
To all my killers and thugs out there, I salute to you, of course. Good morning. Before y'all go out there and kill and stab and whatever y'all do today, God bless you. I'm giving you a warning. You could be the toughest thug out in these streets, but the Taliban, right, Senny?
Yes.
You got no wins with them. Thugs, run if you see somebody from the Taliban come in your hood. It's going to be a wrap for you. Because what they do, Cindy, before they start fighting, blah, 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 they cut their fingers off. They chop their own fingers off and then throw blood at you, spit on the ground, and then blow you and themselves up. Put notice on all killers and thugs. Fall back from the Taliban. Fall back from the Taliban. They're not playing. And when they come over here, they'll be here by Christmas. It's going to be a wrap.
Mayor Bill de Blasio and other city officials offered some clarity during a Monday media briefing on which businesses would be beholden to the vaccine checks of their patrons and staff, along with what sort of penalties those businesses would face if they weren't compliant. As we all know, they said it was going to be restaurants and gyms, but now this list has expanded to over 35 businesses. They said, I am absolutely certain that this is going to motivate a lot of people to get vaccinated. It's going to be a reason for people to get vaccinated, particularly young people. De Blasio said, this is going to be one of the ways we do it. A mayoral executive order laying out the new mandates, which de Blasio has dubbed the Key to NYC, will go into effect Tuesday, which is today, and after an education period of about a month, enforcement of the mandates requiring at least one dose will start September 13th. During the briefing, de Blasio shared what types of businesses would be affected. Previously, the city had said indoor dining, drinking, fitness centers, and entertainment venues would be affected. On the Monday briefing, they listed 35 types of businesses, and ranging from bars and restaurants to museums and other cultural centers that would need to check vaccine statuses or face fines starting at $1,000 and up to $5,000 on repeat offenses. Businesses include movie theaters, live music, concert venues, recreational game centers, sports arenas, stadiums, convention centers, museums, aquariums and zoos, bowling alleys, arcades, billiard halls, casinos,
Bodegas.
restaurants, grocery stores with indoor dining, bakeries, coffee shops,
The hookah spot.
catering halls,
Weed spot.
clubs,
Funeral homes.
bars, gyms, fitness centers,
McCall's funeral.
dance studios, sports classes. To assist businesses
Dennis.
during the education period, the city is conducting an outreach program and holding
Homeless
webinars.
shelters.
Acceptable proofs of vaccination include a CDC card, the state's Excelsior Pass phone application, or the city's COVID Safe application. Whatever works, all you have to do is show that proof and have ID as well. It's that straightforward, de Blasio said. The city's mandates were the latest push to get more people vaccinated. Only 56% of New York City residents have been fully vaccinated. And on Staten Island, that number is 52%, the third highest among the 5 boroughs. City officials have announced a series of mandates and incentives, including $100 debit cards for people who get their first shots. And other cities might be following the same mandates.
Well,
Any exclusions are dining where food is consumed off-site, outdoors only. Fast food, quick service with no indoor dining. Residential buildings, office buildings, senior centers, churches.
okay, so thank you, Senny. See, well, you guys know how all of us feel in this room about coronavirus and vaccination and all this crap. This one, everyone that's in our listening audience, this one I kind of disagree with. And you talking about a guy that's pro-vaccine and all that. You know, they should cut me a check. You know how I feel about this. And the reason why I feel I'm very concerned about this, Senny J. Barbi Cologne, is the fact that this is going to be a tough one to enforce.
Yeah.
I'm worried more about the people who have to literally enforce this law. That Mayor how you pronounce his name?
Blasio.
De Blasio, who's out the door, he's leaving. Eric Adams is the new mayor of New York City, so he's going out with a blast. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking of the people who got to sit there and literally have to check somebody for a card, for an app, for ID. I think that the culture we live in today, the ID part, I think we've all can follow instructions with presenting ID, like a driver's license, a state ID, passport, and all that. I think when somebody say, "Hey, let me see your ID," at least when we were kids, you know, remember we used to have the fake IDs. Mm-hmm. Do they even still do that anymore? and that was a challenge back then. That was very exciting. Today, you know, as a grown folks, you got to have ID. My concern, Senny J. Barbi Cologne, is this vaccination card and the app and all these other things that people, especially in establishments where there's some drinking going on, because my worst fear and my worst case scenario is someone that's, and alcohol has nothing to do with it, but there's still alcohol in it, or just an angry person.
Right.
You know, it's just being angry is just as lethal as being intoxicated, of course. And what if that angry person goes to a place and they don't want to comply to none of this?
Exactly.
That's my fear. Like, no, I don't got a card. It's my rights, this, and other. And next thing you know, there's a big commotion and a big fight for people trying to enter establishments to show whether if you have a fraudulent card or not.
Right.
It doesn't. That's my fear. Like, so if I have a loved one or someone that I know that works the door somewhere, please be careful in these streets, because I think, and this is somebody that's coming from, I'm pro vaccine. I'm that guy. I took the Johnson & Johnson for the blood before the blood clot, so you already know what it is. And I'm pro booster and all that stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But my fear, Senny J. Barbi Cologne, is those folks that have to literally enforce this.
Right.
How do you do that? Unfortunately, somebody might get killed behind this.
Well, look what happened when they was trying to enforce the mask. People was getting killed.
I think this is a bad idea. I think that
it's going to end up hurting the businesses in the long run anyway, especially if only 56% of New Yorkers are vaccinated or at least have one dose. And then tourism is going to go down because a lot of people are going to be like, okay, well, I can't go to New York or whatever. You know, I don't know. But I guess we going to see.
We're going to find out. We're going to see. But I think that this wasn't a good idea. I could see if 75% of the folks were vaccinated, and that only 25 left, and then maybe if you get maybe 10 of them to change their mind, then we could reach herd immunity. I get it. Maybe I get that, but at 52%, that is still that's half, and out of that half, you're gonna have some angry neighbors. You're gonna have people forgetting their cards or forgetting their apps. Somebody
forgetting their apps.
Forgetting,
it's on your phone,
right? What the hell?
Or forgetting, or downloading the app on the phone, or not having a card, and let me in. I'll have my card. I'll have my card. I got a negative result. I gotta get into the place to be. That's the thing that scares me with this.
But how is the health department? How are they going to make sure that restaurants are enforcing?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I guess they can do, like, undercover, like, shoppers and stuff like that just to see if they're checking. But
are they really going to pay people and have them
out of all the museums and zoos and all these things?
All the millions and thousands of businesses
well,
that's
obviously,
in New York,
obviously,
you really got time to really see who cards or whatever?
No,
and even if they do check you at the door, that doesn't mean they didn't check. That means they didn't. That doesn't mean that they checked the other three people.
This is where.
I just want to know how they know.
I'm going to tell you how they know.
How they going to know?
Dime dropping is coming back. The concerned citizen, folks are going to be sitting there. And that's what people do. They're going to sit there with their phones. They're going to watch to see if the person is complying, and they're going to see if the person.
But they were doing that up here.
Hold on. Let me finish. And then the person who allows people in without their cards, they're going to be filmed. And next thing you know, you're going to see it on the news where restaurant ABCD allowed 7 people in a New York City restaurant without showing a vaccination card, and that's how that's going to work as well.
But that was happening out here when restaurants weren't following the mask mandates. They were putting out lists of the restaurants, and the restaurant owners were like, they don't care. They were getting fined and all of that.
Well, I mean, $1,000 per person. Is it $1,000 per person?
No, it's $1,000 for your first offense, and then up to $5,000 for every subsequent offense.
So the first offense is $5,000.
The first offense is $1,000.
I mean, first offense is $1,000, and then the next one, and the next one, and the next one is like $5,000, $5,000, $5,000.
Right.
Oh my God, De Blasio, not a good move, bro.
Yeah.
Again, if you don't want to get vaccinated, wear the mask. I've always said that. I got vaccinated. I'm for it. But I think at 52%, I still think we can keep the whole world open, and the people that don't want to get vaccinated, they can wear the mask, and the people who don't, the vaccinated, they could go out. I'm not a scientist, but this is Senny J and Barbi Cologne, everybody that's listening, this should have been something that should have been tried out in a smaller city, 50,000, 100,000, just to see how it works. There's almost 10 million. There's like 12 million people in the New York City area, like New York, North Jersey, Westchester County, Long Island, about 14 million people right there.
It's not going to work. It's just not going to work.
I don't see how this is. I'm just afraid of the people who have to enforce this. Oh my God. They have to put a lot of signage up. I don't know how. We're going to find out today.
I'm just surprised that in over a year that we've been dealing with this, there is not a clear, regardless if you take the vaccine or not, there's no clear message from anyone in government. There's no clear rule, guidelines. There's no protocol on how to handle anything. Everybody is still doing their own thing, and that, I mean, the government. And the reason why the people are acting out and doing whatever is because there is still no clear message, no clear findings. We're having all these people that are now, you know why you're having more resistance from people that don't want to get vaccinated? Because now you're having all these waves of people, whole towns that are vaccinated that are having breakthrough coronavirus cases and people are dying. And y'all still don't have nothing to tell people.
No, the whole thing
so
is
that's why people are like, well, why? Well, still, why should I get it?
Well,
that's why there's still a whole bunch of resistance, and y'all are still telling people wear a mask, don't wear a mask. You're still opening up cities too early.
Well, the whole thing with that is, and then we move on to the next story. I'm gonna get the last word on this. Thanks for sharing. The whole thing with that is, again, when Corona started, it wasn't no clear direction. You're absolutely right, because people were like, "Yo, I got my rights. It's my Second Amendment, First Amendment." So they were starting that. So when Corona started, Corona came in January and March, and April, people was like, "I'm not doing this because this is my rights. I don't care."
Look what DeSantis is doing in Florida.
Wait, let me finish.
So where's the clear message?
Wait, let me finish. So when that all happened, people were still doing their own thing anyway. Soon as it came out, folks wasn't want to wear masks. It was right there. We saw all. It was well documented in the news how people were resisting about wearing masks and doing the things that we need to do to stop the coronavirus. What else, Senny, on a Turned Up Tuesday? But again, New York City, the people who have to enforce this, be careful in them streets. Vest up. Vest up.
Be careful.
Get your knife, your taser, and get your smoke ready. Get your smoke ready, because you're going to have a knucklehead. Yo, I'm coming in the club, son.
Yeah,
I don't need no card. There's a lot of people going to get their asses kicked, too.
Yeah,
a lot of ass kicking out there. You ain't got your vaccine card, bro. Can't come in here. You're going to push the security guard. He's going to kick your ass. And we're going to see it on social media.
An elementary school teacher in Northern California was hospitalized after being attacked by a parent during a verbal argument over the use of face masks. The 6th grade teacher was stitched up at the hospital for cuts and lacerations to his face, sustained in a physical fight between a parent and the school's principal on the campus of Sutter Creek Elementary. The superintendent said, "I will not tolerate violence," calling the lack of respect for educators during this pandemic baffling. The parent arrived about 30 to 45 minutes after school hours to pick up his daughter, who was in the school office with the principal. Both the girl and the principal were wearing face coverings as mandated by a statewide health order in California. According to Gibson, the parent caught a glimpse of several vaccinated educators across the hall in the teacher's lounge not wearing masks and became angry. Teachers are allowed to remove masks in the company of other vaccinated educators, according to California's directives. After a verbal argument between the student's father and the principal over masks, in which the parent allegedly called the situation a conspiracy and claimed children are being treated like animals, the parent left the campus. A short time later, he returned without his daughter and again engaged in an argument with the principal. When the situation escalated, a male teacher stepped in to try to settle down the dad, but a physical fight ensued. Police were called to the scene and were told it was a disturbance between a parent and staff member concerning COVID-19 procedures. The student's father was not arrested at the scene, but police are investigating. Police did not immediately respond to CNN requests for additional comment. Gibson, who's the superintendent, said, "As sad as it is, I'm not shocked this happened. People are tired of mandates and are being told what to do," adding that she respects parents who advocate for their children. However, assaulting a staff member will never be tolerated on any school campus and will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. They said, "Remember, we are not the ones making the rules. We are the ones required to follow and enforce them if we want the doors open and the students at school 5 days a week." The district has not publicly identified the parent, but is seeking a restraining order against him that will prevent him from stepping foot on the campus while still allowing him to remain in his car to pick up his child. Please, this parent He should be in jail.
Yeah,
Right.
of course.
Heck, a
Well,
teacher.
again,
If
it
he was
goes.
black, he would have been shot.
Well,
and
hold
he
on.
should be banned from picking up his school, from all after-school activities, from
No.
seeing his kid graduate
No.
from the district.
Completely.
No.
This
He-
is a shame.
No.
These teachers don't even get paid enough, and now
again-
you have this going on.
Again, I just thanks for sharing, and we'll move on to the
He
next
should
story.
be-
Thanks for sharing.
He
Thanks for
should
sharing.
be in jail.
We're gonna do rapid
And
stories today.
fined.
We're gonna do rapid stories today. Listen, you're being too kind. The child needs to be out the school too, because
Yeah,
I don't want
Wait,
no the child
Yeah.
needs to be out of the school.
You need to be expelled.
The dude, because that now he can't come to the property. Okay, so
Poor
and
baby.
he needs to be in jail. And again, I just said it just a moment ago. My concern, Barbie Cologne, was the people who have to enforce these things. Of course, there's not a clear message. You're right, Senny. But at the same time, it's simply put on a mask. The teacher has on a mask. The other teacher, they took it off, and the kids mandated to wear a mask. And this man went and completely lost his mind because it's the failure of following instructions.
Yeah.
You can't tell us what to do. I'm not betting my life on it, but this is probably one of those guys when the corona happened, when it started, he was like, yo, I'm not wearing no mask. I want my rights, this and that. Because why would he go through all of this? This is a person who's educating your child. This is an educator. This it pisses me off when I hear stories like this. And then you're going to come back, you're going to leave the child. See,
Like you left and came back.
that's what I was
makes
saying.
it even
That's
worse.
right. You dropped the kid and you came back. Oh boy, I would put you in jail for 10 years, and your child can't come to that school no more. But
Right,
again,
Shelby,
I always
it's the
joke.
privilege.
I
It's the
keep.
Babylonian privilege.
No, it's not that.
It is.
No, it is Babylonian
It is
privilege.
because he said to himself,
Yeah, but-
I'm going to go do this.
Yeah,
and
no,
da-da-da-da-da-da,
again,
because his
no,
life has
uh,
afforded him that
yeah,
opportunity
I get it.
to do
Exactly.
that.
I get it, but it goes deeper.
Every single day.
but it goes deeper than that. It's the failure of, and it has nothing to do with race. It has a failure of us in this country. We can't follow instructions. Black, white, green, yellow. It's still the same thing, the same common denominator. We can't follow instructions. That's why I always said. I said on stage over there. It was funny. I said in a joking way, but I say it all the time here at the show. We need communism for 90 days. I've been saying this for months. We need some Kim Jong-un. Cindy talked about a clear message. I bet you Kim Jong-un has sent a clear message.
They did, and they do. So did the Philippines president.
So the whole thing is, you can't tell us
Ride
nothing.
or
You
die.
can't tell us nothing. This is we're going to go into some kind of plunging situation that's going to be horrific. And then when one of our loved ones, God forbid, pass away, then it's like, oh my God, now what did I do so wrong? Leave the educators alone.
And identify the parent, what his name
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Right.
Let
Put
them
it
know.
out
We
there.
want to
Don't
know.
let it be a secret.
That's right.
Put it out there.
Put
Let
it
us
out there.
know.
If he can drop his child off, come back to school,
Right.
cause all this ruckus, we want to know his name.
He's a domestic terrorist.
That's right.
Exactly.
But take him to Afghanistan. Let him be a
Drop
Taliban.
his ass off.
Drop his ass.
Right, drop his
Or put him, or put him in a COVID-19 room. You know how I feel about that.
Let somebody cough on him.
You act up, you get some COVID.
You get the variant.
That's what I would do.
Not the original,
You want
get the
you don't want to
variant.
wear a mask. We got because they got the Delta virus in in a storage center somewhere.
Right.
They got the Delta virus. They got it right on hold. Only thing I do, he act up. All right, bring his ass here. Roll that sleeve up. Give him the DV. Give him the extra straight DV.
Not the sleeve, sure.
That's right, the sleeve. And you got on a short sleeve shirt. Let me run things in here. I will end this thing tomorrow.
And you know he's an anti-vax.
Right. I bet he didn't have a mask on.
Listen, if you don't want to take the shot, that's fine. You act up. I'm giving you the DV.
Drop his ass
I'm
off.
giving you the DV. It's going to be on the loudspeaker. Shawn Harvey's giving out DV.
Not DV.
Barbie, you don't think that the CDC and all these places in Atlanta and wherever they located and they big billion-dollar laboratories, you don't think they got that Delta virus sitting right there
I'm
on the
sure they
shelf,
do.
ready to cause havoc?
Letitia Briscoe said, trade him for an Afghanistanian.
Nah, we don't want that either. We don't want that.
We'll take an Afghan refugee for him.
Right. Get rid of his ass.
A woman.
Right.
No, we don't want a woman
y'all
or a man.
Afghan men are a little whoa.
Well, we need, and that's another thing.
We'll take an Afghan woman refugee.
I tell you one thing, we need some Afghan men over here to straighten some of y'all out too. All that hairdo and all that y'all working with right there, that'll be gone. You have a rapper on your head selling apples in Main Street. Getting staked, getting slashes.
I'm not laughing.
That lip gloss is gone.
No, it ain't.
You catch 7 slashes with that lip gloss. Huh?
Eat my damn lip gloss.
Oh, I wish I was running things for we're gonna turn up Tuesday. We're gonna go rapid fire through all these stories, but I'm gonna tell you this: if I wasn't running things, I'm gonna have a Barbi Cologne. I'm gonna have 1 billion bottles of Delta variant out, waiting. Do something, punch somebody in the face, kill somebody, and do what you do. Then you come see Harvey, and I'm gonna inject you with some DV. I'm gonna put you in a coffin room. You get 2 rooms. You get a coffin room or a respirator room. Which one you want? That's right. And it's gonna be like an execution. You know, I'm gonna have your family sitting there watching you while you get that DV in your ass. And I'm gonna literally put it in your ass. Pause. I'm gonna put it in your right butt cheek. You can put a bottle of Tylenol out there, some Vicks or something. I'm gonna bust your ass. I'm going to say, everybody in New York, go into these restaurants, wear your mask and protect yourself. If you smack a security guard, I'm going to give you some low-grade DV. With the grass is orange juice.
Ain't you going to give us OJ with it?
And if you kill somebody, you're going to get that triple dose of DV. You're not going to last. You're going to go. And no respirator. Let those lungs collapse. And Senny, that's a clear message.
That's a clear message.
That DV in your ass. All right. What else? Listen, we got to leave early today, so we appreciate you guys. So, well, we're gonna shout out. Matter of fact, you know what? Is there folks in the chat room?
Yeah, it's a couple of them in there.
Well, I think we should shout out the chat room. I think we should show y'all
right.
some love. I think we should do a quick musical break. And then, Barbi, we was talking about sports and how that's affecting the coronavirus. Are they still playing games out there?
Are
they still playing games?
Yeah, some they got the preseason.
Oh wait, speak before you go into that, right? But last night, right, it wasn't required for us to wear a mask at the Prudential Center.
Nope, it was not.
What's going on in sports with that?
Some sports teams are requiring attendees to be masked up still, and how the leagues are approaching this season. According to some of the protocols, they said NFL have not made a vaccine mandatory for players, but will not be accommodating COVID-19 outbreaks among unvaccinated players that leads to game cancellations in 2021-22. The league sent a memo to all 32 teams in July that said if a game cannot be rescheduled during the season due to COVID-19 outbreak among the unvaccinated players, the team with the outbreak will be credited with a loss and a forfeit. So if y'all team can't play because of a COVID outbreak, then y'all just gonna get a loss on your record. The Steelers announced on Monday that fans are required to bring a mask for Saturday's preseason game against the Detroit Lions. No proof of vaccination is required to get into Heinz Field. So different teams have different rules.
Cut that off.
That's the DV.
That's the DV.
That's Delta variant.
Ow.
If you wake up in the morning,
You're like, oh, damn, it got me.
you're positive. DV get in you, this is what it sounds like.
Don't you stop.
This is Senny J's love life.
No, it's not. Sounds way more depressing than that. That sounds like fun. Sounds like a slow walk to the grave.
The city of Philadelphia announced a new mask mandate on August 11th, requiring masks for non-seated outdoor events. The Eagles later announced that in accordance with the city's new policy and mandates, fans and staff will be required to wear masks when visiting indoor spaces at Lincoln Financial Field, but not when they are sitting or standing outdoors. So each team has different rules and regulations and protocols that they have put in place for their games and their season. Shawn.
Well, well, get ready to wear your mask again. That's all I gotta say about that.
The National Hockey.
Saying it's Barbi. This is Barbi after the game last night. That's Bobby Cologne. That's Bobby Cologne's mixtape.
Sounds like fun.
We want to.
Well, the hockey league says that all players are required to be vaccinated to start the season.
Bye, Jessica Wilcox.
Bye, Jessica. Girl.
See?
She left?
Yeah.
You're running people away, Shawn. Don't want to hear all that nonsense.
Sorry, Jessica.
Jessica, your dad is over here acting up.
Right, you see this foolishness? Shawn. You're going to get flagged for porn.
All right, go ahead.
Cut it out. That's all.
That's right. Who said that? It sounds like the DV. Right. That's what that sounds like.
It sounds like the DV?
Who said that?
Oh, she said that when he was playing the other song. Letitia Briscoe.
What Letitia say? What did she say?
Playing the headbanger song. She said, "Yeah, that sounds like the DV."
Damn right. I told you.
Shout out to you, Letitia.
All right, we're gonna.
Shelby, do not encourage his foolishness.
What she say?
She said, "Okay, Barbie."
That's right, because that's how Barbie's getting down right now.
Sure, shut up.
All right, so I think what we should do, we should show the chat room some love.
Ooh, where your heart set?
Where your heart set in the chat room. Yeah, I think we need to do that real quick. Are they folks in the chat room?
Yeah.
Put a number one if you're having a good time in the chat room, guys. If you're watching for that DB.
She said that sounds like DV's.
I don't want that to ever. I don't want y'all to wake up to tomorrow morning here.
That song is hot though. It's Friday started.
That's the DV song.
sure
You
will.
better calm down with that. You want some DV? That's how it's gonna sound.
Let me play this at the parties. I'll be like,
Let
yeah.
them put that on because I need.
They played a lot of this at college. Shout out to ESU.
Yeah, but this the
Warriors.
national DV song. What are you talking about?
That's when the Babylonians be out there.
Don't want that. That's a wrap.
I don't give a damn about that.
All right, so let's show the chat room some love.
Ooh.
I think it's appropriate because without these guys, we wouldn't be here. Hey guys, we're fast tracking the show today. We all got to leave early. Senny got to leave at 8:45, and then we're gonna Barbie and I do the next 5 minutes, and then we'll get on out of here. And I think that's what we're gonna do. So let's see some hearts in the chat room, guys. If y'all don't mind, we appreciate y'all so much. We want to show y'all some love. There, folks. What happened?
Derek said, "Don't get that DV to the chat room. Stop playing that mess."
Derek, who said that?
Derek Lawson.
You wake up in the morning and you start singing this. It's a rap.
Like he gonna be, oh damn, it got
You're
me.
like, damn. Let's show
Play
the
that
chat
when I
room.
work out.
Oh, where the heart's at? In the chat room, hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room, hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room, hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room, hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room, hey, where the heart's at? In the chat room, hey, where the heart's at? Senny, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Oh, where the heart's, come on.
Down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Oh, where the heart's, come on.
Down for what?
Hey, where the heart's at? Where the heart's at? Oh, where the heart's
Turn down for what?
For what?
For what?
For what?
For what? For what? For what? For what? For what? For what? Hey.
One more time, guys.
Hey.
Where the heart's at? In the chat room, hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room, hey, where the hearts at?
In the chat room, hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room, where the hearts at?
In the chat room, hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room, hey, where the hearts at? Cindy, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts come on.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the hearts come on.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Oh, where the come on.
Turn down for what? 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 Hey. For what? Hey. For what?
Hey.
For what?
Ooh, wee. You sound real slow right now. You better cut. You going to hell in the handbasket, showing. Your ass is going to hell. We got Younger Nut in the building. What's up, Younger Nut? Good morning to you.
Hey,
How are you guys feeling this?
Do that to Giant. My mental dude, loving to death. I know.
Alan Swab McAllister's here. Hey, Alan. Good morning.
Shopping carts. He be like, no! I'm like, what
I
up?
told you
I'm
that.
like, what up?
That happened to me in Walmart in Jersey. I didn't know. This was a long time ago. That Walmart hired special needs people, or disabled people to
my guy.
Work the door, and caught me off guard. And I turned around like, ooh, I was ready to punch him in the eye because I thought, it was scared the hell out of me for a second. They caught me off guard. Welcome to Walmart, scared, but it didn't sound like that.
My mental guy, I love him to death at Giant. You know that Giant down the block right there? Yeah, that's my guy.
It sounded a whole lot like I'm about to kick your ass, Barbi. That's what it sounded like. So I turned around ready to get it in.
He be like, Don, my neighbor.
Sean is going to hell.
Don, my neighbor.
Sean.
Don.
Randy Montgomery is here. Sean, you better shut up.
Hey, Randy. Good morning.
Dre Shaw is in the building.
No.
Sean, that's not funny.
Sean, shut up. They gonna shut us down. LaShawn Hayes Jones is here. Good morning to you.
Hey, LaShawn.
Marcus, Mr. One Emoji. John Sanders in the building. Hey, Marcus. Louis Melendez is here. Hey, Louis. Good morning. Nicole Harris is here. Hello, Nicole. Good morning. Shelby said she going to hell for laughing.
Yes, Shelby.
Welcome to the TV.
Sonia Murray is here. Hey, Sonia.
Yo, we selling coughs in here, son. Yo, we selling coughs, $20.
Terrible Lee Scott is in the building. Speaking of Lee, y'all know we having his baby shower here on the 3rd. His baby registry has been posted in the group room. It's in the announcement section, so you guys can click on his registry and purchase a gift for our niece, because she'll be here soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so
order it now so you guys can get
right,
it.
that's
It'll be
important.
there by the 3rd.
Okay, that's
Right.
important. So repeat that one more time for folks.
Guys, Lee Scott, we're having a baby, the chat room's first baby. So our niece will be here shortly, so you guys will be so kind. His baby registry, his and April baby registry has been posted in the group room. Just click on the link, and it will take you right to the registry, and you can have you can purchase the item and have it sent right to his house. And if you guys want us to announce what you purchased them, you guys can just send us a copy of the receipt or a picture of what you purchased, and then we'll announce it as we'll be that'll be our gift opening part of the segment for the baby shower.
Yeah, so guys, please. Barbi posted this the other day in the group room. Let's all be proactive. We are having our first baby. We're all excited about it. Senny, we've been discussing this only on this show, only on air. I don't think we've ever had a private conversation about Lee and April's baby shower. Where do we stand with the room and all the things? I want the room to look like we're having a baby shower. Where do we stand with all of this?
Joe, it don't take long to get decorations.
We stand. The only thing I want to know is, do you want to just do their heads, or you want to do a full body cutout?
I just want to do their heads. Pause.
Okay, like have like those head things, like a fan.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. That'll be
But what about the chair? The rental of the chair.
The chair, it'll be fine.
Should we?
That chair decorated, Sean?
Because
Why you
I'm
being so
trying to figure
extra?
out how we're gonna get the chair here.
Right. We could just use that chair, decorate it nice and pretty, put their heads on it, the top part, and be fine.
Because it might be extra to have somebody deliver it.
Yeah. Like
So when are we getting on this?
And we're already on it.
It's right around the corner.
Cindy and I've been chatting about
It's in like what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
That's it.
How much money do we need for this?
I'll let you know.
Thank you. I need to know all of this so we can get this going. But so what day is that
worry.
again?
September
The
3rd.
And that's on a Friday, right?
Yeah.
So we need the room done Thursday.
Yeah, Sean.
Nobody's.
Sean.
So I tell you, I will take your
How
suggestion.
are we gonna
Barbie.
talk to you about it? You ain't here. You busy. You ain't answering my calls. You answering my text 3 hours later.
DV, baby!
Oh, now he don't want to talk.
DV, baby!
You just said you want to talk about it. Now you want to be cutting the music on.
See how these men
right.
do?
You see?
So let us
Sell it.
do this.
right.
I need the bill.
Oh, you'll get the
we
bill.
gonna get the. You gonna get the bill?
I need the bill.
We gonna get to you.
Hurry up with the bill, please.
Just keep your dollars to the side.
Right. Just
Okay.
hold it
See, you didn't
aside.
spend nothing last night, so you can have it for that.
Exactly. He ain't
Okay.
get that $75 shirt, so you can get them back up like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Right, Vanetta.
Yeah, baby! Giving up course, baby!
No, we're not. And keep all your coughs to yourself.
Right, you keep that nonsense over there. Don't bring that mess over here.
Got respirator, son.
Audrey A.
$200.
Johnson is in the building.
Need a respirator. I got respirators for 200.
Hey, Audrey. Good morning. Shout out to Derek Lawson. Hey, Derek. Good morning to you. Natalie Wright is here. Hey, girl.
Put a one in the chat room. We need some antibodies.
I don't
Hey,
know
Natalie.
what Sean has in that coffee cup, but you've been acting up lately. Like, what do you get an espresso shot
Because
in your coffee?
no,
I think so.
no, my knees feel great.
Oh, he done got
I get
that
my-
shot.
I get my next shots to Thursday. I feel
Oh,
great. My knees feel
snap.
great.
Them knees ain't bothering him today. Yes, no, I think he been getting like a few because Sean get the extra large coffee. I think he's been getting extra large, extra espresso shots in his coffee. Nubia Sykes is here.
My wife was like, "What's got into you lately?"
Right.
I was like, "Take your clothes off." She was like, my wife was like, "Stop it." I was like,
No.
I was having sex with my wife in my Afghan voice.
We don't need to be doing all of that TM there going,
She's like, I'm gonna bust your ass. She's like, all right. Started busting ass. I was like,
Derek Lawson.
she's like,
is
what?
here.
I was like,
Valerie Thomas is in the building. What's up, Valerie? Hey, girl. The Godfather of Solar Tracy Ray. Short shot.
I'm sure it's a very frightening experience.
Right.
Every time.
She probably said, "Get your ass off me."
I was like, dollars
That's what she said. Get your ass off me. She was not happy with that. Vanetta George is here. What's up, girl?
Hey, Vanetta.
I'm telling you, she said, "Get your ass off me." I don't want to hear all that nonsense. That's what she said. Right, Shelby? Poor wife. Tanya,
She said I
girl.
gotta go.
I bust her ass Afghan style.
Jessica Wilcox is in the building. Oh, my God.
Hey, Jessica. Jessica's in Martha's Vineyard. Shout out to you, girl.
Shout out to you, Jessica. DJ Rome just popped in the building. Hey, Rome.
God bless you, Ron.
Derek Evans is here. Hey, Derek. Good morning. Letitia Briscoe is in the building.
Because she's the chat
Room
room
member of the week. Hey, because you're the chat room member of the week. Jam on.
Hey, Letitia. Oh, Lord. Call in, Letitia.
Yeah, call in. What's wrong?
Since
Yeah,
you've been
call
waiting
in.
forever.
I know. You chat room member now.
Call a girl.
You know she called and she's like,
The number
oh.
at the bottom of the screen,
Cindy,
babe.
Barbie, when she called and she's like, I want to thank everybody so much for making me chat room member of the week. I've been listening to the show
Leave her alone.
for 4 years. I started out as a creeper first. You know what, Lord, I'm trying to stay away from that DB.
Hey, Letitia, girl.
Well, I do accept the award. Thank you so much. Shout out to Princess Cox, no pause.
Letitia calling, girl.
Word call
W.M.
is, son.
Dixon is here. Hey, cousin. Good morning. Danielle Williams is in the building. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, Danielle.
What's going on?
Out here in your little two-piece out here showing out for everybody. Okay, girl.
Yeah,
Danielle, this is Miss Briscoe. What's going on?
Not Roro Johnson.
Hey, Naroma.
We ain't gonna ever get to these shout outs. That's what you. Frank Ingram is here. Hey, Frank. Frank, are you new?
Hey, Frank. Frank is actually one of my cousin's friends.
Oh, hey, Frank.
So hey, I'm glad he actually joined in.
Yeah.
God, man, the way you said, "Hey, Frank," double it up. See, did you double it up, Frank? Oh, clap. She did. Oh, all right.
No.
Why you laugh like that? Did you double it up, Frank?
Because you crazy. That's why she laughed like that.
No, I didn't.
You didn't double it
No,
up?
I didn't do that.
Did you say
We're
I did
just
not
friends?
love
I've only
Frank?
seen him a couple of times. He lives in the city. I would say, Frank, I would meet up. We could hang out, but I guess you're gonna have to come out here because New York is gonna be a no-go for your girl. Because I ain't vaccinated and I ain't getting vaccinated. So long, NYC.
Yeah,
it's
Frank.
been great knowing you.
Yeah, Frank, come on out here.
I'm not even gonna be able to see you perform anymore, Sean, unless you can get me in. Like, Sean, maybe you could get me in the back, bro.
I got you courtside seats and 4-side seats at Globetrotters. That's all I can do for you.
You know the people at the door.
Of course, I know everybody.
Ray, you gonna let me in your spot?
Oh, God.
Ray,
Continue
shout
on,
out to Ray
Barbie.
DeJean, bro.
He ain't doing
Let
it.
me in.
Yes, he will.
Ray plays by the book.
Ray vaccinated?
Yeah.
Shelby
Dang.
PA is here. Hey, Shelby.
Hey, Shelby.
Lai E. Shay is here. Hey, girl. Zila was in the building. Trina Pinkert is here. Lynette Serrano.
Well, I guess I could go to New York, but I would have to eat outside. Meet me in Central Park, yo, and bring the takeout. But it's about to get cold.
Meet up by the lake in Central Park.
Well, you get them little bubbles.
Yeah, I could get a heat bubble.
The heat bubble, yeah.
Meet me in Central Park, yo.
Yeah. Kai Gonzalez just. Hey, Zai. Good morning, Horatio.
Zay. Yo,
Zay,
Zay, what are you gonna do with this new NYC restaurant mandate?
What you gonna do?
How you gonna go out, girl? You got the hookup? Hit me in my inbox.
Hold on a second.
Hit me in my inbox,
Princess
girl.
Cox. Good morning, Mr. Robinson. Hey, Boo. Good morning.
Put a little stank on that.
I did. Oh, you want me to say it?
I just want to say one more time.
Good morning, Princess. Good morning, Mr. Robinson.
Nice. First chat room member of the week. All the new listeners, Princess Cox, no pause. First chat room member of the week, BK's finest, Stanley Earl.
Princess, ain't nobody forget about you. Calm your ass
Yeah,
down.
y'all are. Hold on, caller. Hold on. I know you.
Calm down.
Senny and Barbi, remember, there's constantly new listeners all the time.
Yeah.
And they have to know who Princess Cox, no pause, Black Hearted.
Pretty good.
Okay. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barbi. Hello?
Hey, listen, I do sound like that, Sean. Actually, when I wake up, I sound just like I have the TV. So, yeah, you point on with that.
That's Letitia.
Letitia, come on, let's go. Because you're the chat room member of the week. Hey, because you're the chat room member of the week. Jam on. No, you sound absolutely, let's clap. She sounds absolutely beautiful.
She said when she wake up, she sound like that, like she got the DB.
She has that Southern thing going, which I think is.
Thank y'all so much. I've been trying to become chat room member of the week for so long. It's utterly ridiculous, and I don't know how I actually want it, but I'm so excited about it. I told my kids about it. They kind of told me to shut up, but I've really been talking about it. So thank y'all so much.
Oh, let's clap.
Yeah.
Now, we're gonna give you the floor so you can give your speech, young lady. And like I always say, Barbi and Senny are forgetting. Barbi and Senny are forgetting because they're all in their glory. But know that you a rank up there with the. Hello? Wait a minute.
She's listening to the thing. You have to turn down.
No, turn everything down. You got to turn everything down.
Yeah, you have to just listen to us on the phone.
We're on a delay. You got to turn everything down, and then you can hear it after we're done.
Yeah.
When it's over with, turn everything down. Now I want to say this. Are you still there, young lady? Hello? Letitia, are you still there?
Hello.
Letitia, she's very excited. Letitia, are you still there?
She's transferring it to her.
Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me pretty good?
No, now you're in a car wash. You're in a car wash now.
That's a little loud.
I want you to pull over. Are you driving? Stop driving.
Sit still.
Hold on. Barbi, I need a prayer real quick.
I'm not at a car wash. I'm at work.
Oh, okay.
Oh, girl, where you working at?
All right.
That's a little loud.
All right, we working.
Okay, listen. I want to tell you this.
Okay.
I'm a welder, so I was actually on a harness really high in the air. I had to come down out of the air, take the harness off, and walk away from some of the noise. But I wanted to call you guys and thank y'all for making me chat room member of the week.
All right, hold on.
She's at
We
work.
have a lot of the same laws that you guys have, but of course we're kind of behind. And I'm just excited. Like I say, I've been listening to you guys from the very beginning, and you guys have come a long way. I can see you guys going up really, really big, and I'm gonna support it. You know, I'm gonna rise to the wheels fall off.
Aw,
Let's clap for it. Jesus Christ.
she out there welding.
Right,
Jesus.
She in the air.
Well, I
on
know-
her own. You better
That's
do
a
it, girl.
hard job.
Well,
and it's hot.
I know one thing. Senny haven't been on the Hornets for 9 months. Now listen to me.
That is not nice.
We truly appreciate you so much for listening to this show. It means so much to us. And now that you rank up there with the one and only Princess Cox No Pause Blackheart, who is the original chat room member of the week. That's where your bloodline originates from, in this chat room. And we do appreciate you. Thanks for calling. And I'm going to give you another. We're going to give you the last word. Let's give the chat room member of the week the last word. Go ahead. Which one say?
Yeah, just want to support everybody. Want to people really put thought into getting the vaccine or not getting it. Whichever one you do, just stay safe and don't talk like Shawn and become part of the TV and roll with it. Let's live. Let's live life.
That's right.
What's going on down? Where are you from again?
I'm from Mississippi. I actually live in Ocean Springs, but I work in Pascagoula, Mississippi. We're like on the coast of Mississippi.
Oh.
She's down in the southern part of Mississippi. She's down there.
Tuscaloosa.
She's down. They still got 2 active slaves down there.
Oh, stay safe, girl.
God bless you, man. And listen, now you have a responsibility. You are our representative in the state of Mississippi. So we need all the Mississippians to join the show, and we're gonna have you our representative in Mississippi. How's that?
Hey, that'll work fine because I'm really into politics too, so that would work really good.
All right.
Okay, girl.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody we need on our team.
All right, there
Welcome
you
to
go.
the team, girlfriend.
All
Welcome
right.
to the
Well,
team.
God bless you. Give it up for Miss CNN. All right. All right. Well, going back to welding, going
Yeah,
back.
go back to
wait a
work.
minute. Wait a minute.
What are you welding together right now?
Well, hold on. First of all,
I wanna
are
know
you?
what she's welding.
I don't want to know what she's welding right now.
I do. We do.
Wait a minute. Are you single or in a relationship? What's going on for you?
I'm in a relationship, and he's big, like the guy that we were talking about the other day. He's like really nice too.
So you're in a
Aw.
relationship with a guy that's really nice.
Yes.
Let's clap for that.
Oh, that's so
And
nice.
whoa.
And she said he's really big.
And you really put a pause on that.
Hey.
He's
yeah.
like big.
I know one thing. Barbie Cologne likes them big too.
Sure,
I know, Barbie girl. I love it like that. Yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Look, I'm a
Hold
thick
on,
little
hold on.
something. Gotta be able to pick me up.
Bar-
you know what I
Barbie's
mean?
getting dragged around on a regular
Hey,
basis.
ain't that wrong being dragged, baby?
Wait. Now, the average black man has 2.7 baby mothers, and the average black woman has 1.5 baby mothers. How many baby fathers do you have, young lady?
I have two. I have two baby
Average.
daddies, and I have 2 children.
All right, let's clap for that, because that's
Aw,
average.
so sweet.
It's average. Then you're not boring like Barbie and Senny.
Whatever, Sean.
We appreciate you. You're out there, like Barbie said, you're getting your coin and you're living life. And we do appreciate you listening to this show. And I'm for sure everyone in the chat room has so much love for you, even though I'm not in the chat room. But I do are you a part of our group as well?
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
All right. God bless you. Look, get back in the chat room, young lady. God bless you. And come on, let's go. Because she's the chat room member of the week. Hey, because you're the chat room member of the week.
Hey.
Sing that again. Say that again, sir. Say it again. Go ahead. Sing that by yourself.
Can I sing about myself? I didn't hear you. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, go
Yeah.
ahead. Sing it. Go ahead. You're the chat room member.
Okay. Can I get some of that music? Can I get some of that
All right,
music?
I get it. Okay.
DB music. I'm
Let's
gonna
go.
sing the DB music.
She wants the
that
DB music.
You want the DB music?
Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
Yeah.
I need to hang out with Letitia.
Let me give you the up. Wait.
I'm
We gotta
coming
hang
down
out
to
with you,
Mississippi, girl.
right.
'Cause she-
Nah, we don't want y'all down there.
Right. Yes, they do. They want us in big. Well, I don't want to go Mississippi. Hey.
Yeah, sing it. Sing it. You
Go
chat
ahead,
room member.
girl.
Go ahead. Come on, sing it.
Hey, I'm the chat room of the week. Hey, I'm the chat room member of the week. Hey, I'm the dirty South. I'm in the dirty South. But I working it out. I'm from the dirty south. I'm a chat room member
Okay,
of the
she
week.
add a little twist to it. Hey, she's from the dirty south.
Okay,
and she
girl.
working it
From
out.
the- She's from the dirty south and she's working it out, and she's the
Yes.
chat room member of the week. Hey,
She done put her
Letitia,
own
that's
twist
right.
on
Right.
it,
'Cause
Letitia.
she's been writing that. She's been waiting.
No
Yeah, she been
doubt.
waiting. She had that in her pocket.
that's right.
In that pocket.
Well, God bless you. This is why we do this show each and every day for
Yes.
folks like you, and you show us so much love, and we show it back, and everybody got love for you in the chat room, and we appreciate you dearly. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, girl.
Thank y'all. I'm going to get back to work, but I'm going to listen to you guys. I love y'all so
All right.
much.
All right,
Keep it
goodbye.
up.
God bless.
Bye, girl. God bless. Sharon Campbell is here. Hey, Sharon. Good morning.
Letitia, what are you welding?
Yeah. Right. She never
serious?
I want to
Seriously?
know. She could
Because-
be welding like a wing on a plane right
She-
now.
Go ahead,
Wherever
Barbie.
she
They
welding, she
Barbie.
said
weld
she
all
high up.
types of stuff.
Bro,
It could be a
Barbie.
building
She's
or
high
something.
up.
She's a trained professional. She's welding. She has no time
That's
for
why
that.
she got
Welding
time to
what?
call. She can answer that
All right,
question.
we just want to know if she's single. or
Letitia,
how many
what
baby
are you
fathers.
welding?
Is here.
We just want to know if she's single and how many baby fathers she has. That's all. And she's
Really?
getting money. Go ahead. You don't worry about
Hey,
whatever.
Shamika.
LaShawn BX is in the building.
Just because
What's up,
just
LaShawn?
because you're welding something now and Senny isn't, that's another situation.
Sean.
And LaShawn Brown is back in the chat room.
LaShawn BX.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
clap for
LaShawn
her. Let's
BX.
clap for her. She's back.
Oh, she's welding Navy ships.
Navy ships.
Girl, you better get that coin. That's a good coin, honey.
Whoa,
Yes.
girl,
Yeah,
that
this
is
is-
so cool.
yeah.
Like, and
I
put
love
your
it.
name in there, like your initials, like LB
Yeah,
on.
right.
What's here?
Like she's
Yeah.
she's a true hero out there.
Yeah, they're gonna send them ships over to
That's
Afghanistan.
right. While you're sitting here trying to hunt down Peanut, she up there saving lives with battleships. Go ahead.
Baby, whatever.
She probably made that plane that the Afghan people were falling off.
So, do you work for the government?
Oh, here she go. Of course, she make Navy ships. It's for the government.
Maybe they're
She could be a
contracted
co-
out.
It's the
Same
same
thing.
thing.
Well,
Whoa.
whatever.
It's the same thing. Let's continue on, Barbie. This swim is completely lost.
Hey,
I know,
Letitia.
Shamika, you probably ain't here when I said your name because Sean was be all loud and interrupting people.
Who name is it?
Shamika Love.
All right, let me say it.
Building.
Shamika Love, God bless you. I'm going to say your
girl.
name. Came from the top. Go ahead. Who's next?
She don't like it when you say it. She like it when I say
That's right.
Okay.
it. The boy with free 99. Leslie is in the building.
Y'all acting up in here,
No, you're acting up in here.
man. Y'all acting up in here.
Those are all the names that I have seen today. If you want to hear, like to get shouted out, just let me know.
Let's get some TV. We selling that.
We truly appreciate you guys. You definitely want to make sure that you follow us, social media, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. That is our business page on Facebook. Make sure that you like it and follow it. We broadcast simultaneously live on YouTube. So make sure you go on over to YouTube. You can watch all of our videos there. It pops up live, less glitches than Facebook. So that's the way to go. Or even if you don't, just subscribe so we can get our subscribers up. We are also have a group page on Facebook, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team group. The group is popping, very funny. So make sure you guys add your friends, add yourself, post funny things. No fighting videos. I know sometimes they're funny, but they're a little violent. We're also on Instagram, Shawn Harvey Morning Show. And, Fam Radio. We're also on Comedy World Net. Like this video, share it on your wall, post it in groups, everything.
All right, we're going to take a 30-second break. We're going to do one quick story. I know you got to get out of here. So we're going to go, what we'll do is we'll go to some music with Young and Nut. We'll be right back.
Big shout to my son, Big Homie Hill. I see you.
minutes strong.
All right, come on, guys. We are back. Turned Up Tuesday, August 17, 2021, 41 minutes after y'all. Welcome back. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. That's Barbi, Cologne, Senny J, where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Senny's got to leave in 5 minutes. We're going to leave a little bit before 9. You know, we're doing summer hours. And one more time, it's very important, Barbi, if you don't mind, the information about Lee Scott and our first baby in the group and our big party.
We're having a baby. The chat room first. A niece is coming. Lee and April Scott is having a baby, and we are having a baby shower here on the show. September the 3rd, which is a Friday. The baby registry has been posted in the group room. It's in the announcement section. Just click on the link and it'll take you directly to their Amazon baby registry. You can purchase the gift and have it sent straight to them. And when you do that, just send us a copy of the receipt and we will announce it on the show, on the show. And so you can be a part of the chat room baby shower.
Senny, thank you, Barbi. Appreciate that. So, Senny, what we'll do real quick, we're gonna close out in a minute. Pause a great show. We'll do a quick story. And Senny got to run out of here, y'all. And then Barbi and I'll do the next couple of minutes, and then we're gonna run out of here. Summer hours, guys. Front page news, Cindy. Front page news, y'all. J, hey. Front page news. Y. S to the E, a double N, Y. Can't deny, ha. Front page news, y'all. She got the facts, y'all. Not the fact, y'all. Cindy J, hey.
Front page news, y'all.
S to the E, a double N, Y. Doesn't get high.
Front page news,
A Cindy J, y'all. Cindy J, y'all.
Front page news,
A Cindy J,
y'all.
y'all.
We
A
got the
Cindy J,
front
y'all.
page news,
A Cindy
y'all.
J.
Yes. Dr. Dre's estranged daughter has started a $50,000 GoFundMe to find a home for her.
$50,000.
GoFundMe.
$50,000.
$50,000.
$50,000 GoFundMe.
No, a $50,000 GoFundMe in hopes to find herself and her family a new home. Following her revealing interview detailing that she is currently homeless and living out of her car, despite taking on a series of odd jobs to make ends meet, Dr. Dre's oldest daughter, LaTanya Young, has decided to take matters into her own hands and is hoping that the kindness of strangers will improve her desperate financial situation. The GoFundMe for LaTanya says this fundraiser is to help her and her 4 kids find a safe and stable home. She is currently working at DoorDash to keep afloat, and these funds will be deeply appreciated. Thank you so much. As of now, she has raised $2,100 of her $50,000 goal. LaTanya stated that she is currently living out of her car, that she is currently renting. It's an SUV, while her 4 children live with friends because she cannot afford housing in California. She said despite her working as a delivery driver for both DoorDash and Uber Eats, while also working as an assembler at a warehouse where she gets paid $15 an hour, she is struggling financially because her father, Dr. Dre, has not given her money in almost 2 years. Allegedly, LaTanya says that Dr. Dre has stopped supporting her financially because she did interviews about their estranged relationship. As a result, she has no direct contact with him and can only reach him through his team. His lawyer has said that her dad does not want to help because she's spoken about him in the press. She says, I'm just trying to communicate with him and see if he wants to talk to his grandkids. My kids are old enough now to know who he is. He was paying her rent and giving her money until she said it abruptly stopped in January of 2020. LaTanya has also said that she feels that, I don't know, she says that she feels like what Nicole is getting, because right now Nicole Young roughly receives $300,000 a month from Dre. She said it's embarrassing because people are looking at me wondering why. What Nicole has got is what my mom should have got. She said her mother, Lisa Johnson, is said to have dropped out of high school upon getting pregnant with Young and after starting to date Dr. Dre at 14 years old. She said he was a real proud father at the time and everything was downhill with Dre after they split. He didn't do any child support, but he did not stop contacting me, she said. But she said the two haven't been in contact in recent years and, you know, she's struggling with her hardship. So I don't know. It sounds like a lot, you know, and Dr. Dre is going through a lot, you know, too, girl. So I don't know.
Dr. Dre.
I don't know why he stopped paying her.
Dr. Dre. The only thing Dr. Dre is going through that's a lot is there's a lot of people around here trying to get all his money. Now
Well, he was just in the hospital for like a brain aneurysm.
right.
Leave that man
Right, leave him
all
alone.
that,
Now,
with that,
now here's the problem. Here's the problem with this. What's the daughter's name again? Latanya. You got to shut your mouth. You got to shut up. See, that's your problem. You talk too much.
And
You're
after
out there
Right.
What was you doing with all
assassinating.
that money?
Right.
Right.
And before you get to even that, you're out there assassinating the character of your father, regardless of whatever happened between you guys. You can do that, but you can't do it publicly. You can't embarrass someone who's literally taking care of you and your kids.
Right.
And relationships are so polarized right now via the internet and how fractured they are. I don't know what's going on in the past, but if you knew that this man was taking care of you and your kids and giving you a check, shut your mouth. Shut up. Now you can't even, you got to go through his team to even talk to him. Now you're trying to guilt him by, what about the grandbabies? All right, he could speak to the grandbabies. He could do all of that. But listen, I lived in a car before. I get it. It was in the summertime. I thought it wasn't that bad. I get it. The winter times are the problem with living in a car. I did that before. I get it.
They're in Cali.
You're in California, and you hustling. You got DoorDash, you got Uber Eats, and you work. You're working.
Move out of California.
Right, just move.
Yeah,
Go
Exactly.
to Mississippi.
Yeah, go to
Move if you stay
be
somewhere
in
cheaper,
Weldon,
you'll be all
Mississippi.
right.
You'll be fine.
You'll be all right.
Go to Tuscaloosa.
California's expensive as hell,
And-
girl.
and get out of there.
And
Get
why
out.
are you renting an SUV? You got to get up out of that. Come up out of there.
Yeah, you can't. You trying to live this lifestyle. It's not going to happen.
Over. It's over.
You renting
Listen,
an SUV is
I
like $2
say
grand a
this,
week.
and then you go on GoFundMe. How are people going to give you money when your father's a billionaire?
Right.
So you already know that you screwed this whole situation up, because that's not fair. What's her name? Letitia? Latanya, that ain't fair for the rest of us that's out here working and busting our asses. Dr. Dre is your father. That was your meal ticket. He's a billionaire, and you screwed that up.
Letitia said she got a house in Mississippi she could rent. That's right, girl.
And you screwed that up.
You got the hookup.
You screwed up your meal ticket. Don't put the rest of us involved in this madness.
Right, ain't got nothing to do with me. I
Ain't got nothing to do with him. We're at a Harlem Globetrotter game. 4 seasons. We didn't even pay for it.
Right.
I
Thank
wouldn't have
you.
ever paid for that.
I worked too hard for my little
What
boy
are you
to give
talking
to
about?
you 'cause you wanted to be talking
Go
about your
out
daddy.
there. It's lunchtime. Get that money. Get those
I got
deliveries
$5
popping.
for you, girl.
Girl,
Get
you
those
ain't giving her
delivery
nothing.
popping.
You better not give
Not
her
give-
nothing.
no,
I know about the dad.
No.
I'm gonna give you
Whatever.
$5.
Yeah,
she
but your
should've been
dad's
keeping
not
her
a.
mouth shut.
Yeah, but your dad's not a billionaire.
Right. You better
Your
keep
dad
that
lives in the Poconos.
Senny, that's a shot of Henny. That's a shot
Your
of
dad
Henny,
lives
Senny.
in your dad.
Henny.
Your dad lives in the luxurious location called the Poconos.
Everybody in the chat room, give her $5.
No.
Bet the hell, y'all better not give her nothing.
City, be safe. Nobody gives her nothing. I'm sorry. I can't sympathize with this woman.
No, me either.
I can't. You had your meal
No.
ticket. You don't criticize. I don't care how you feel about your father. He's paying for everything.
You chose
You
your
have to
life.
bite. You have to bite the bullet. Like I said, you know how sometimes, Barbi, I scream at the wall and I do all
Right.
this. Scream at a wall,
That's what
young
she
lady,
shoulda did.
and then go on but don't go on social media or news and talk crap about your father. You think and still think he's gonna pay you?
Right. That's what you get.
I can't. I'm sorry.
She chose violence. Joan.
Get rid of the SUV. Get rid of your SWV albums.
She better
Anything with
start
SWV and all. Get rid of the S in your life.
that. So stupid.
Move to Mississippi. Move somewhere
She
else.
said she got a 2-bedroom
She
for
got
$600.
Damn, I might take
Girl,
that.
Right.
But the rent I'm paying.
Okay.
Oh, shit, thousands of dollars. Well, anyway, no, we don't have no sympathy for you, young lady.
Not
and
at
then you're
all.
gonna start a GoFundMe. Now you're embarrassing everybody. You're healthy.
Ma'am.
You're healthy. You're out here with the general population.
You'll
2 or
make
3
it.
jobs. Shawn Harvey got 9 jobs.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So you out here with us. Just be amongst us. This is how everyday people live.
Sweetheart, your father does not owe you anything anymore.
He owes you nothing.
nothing.
And he was paying for you as of last year.
You shouldn't have kept your mouth shut.
You could have been on this gravy train. You should have been working for your father.
Right.
You should have been the receptionist for your father, creating beats, washing cars, cleaning the house. You should have been in charge of this the toenail clipping or something. Like, you should have been doing whatever you need to do to stay in good graces in employment with your father. You don't have to like him or love him.
Dre, you can give her a job. That's what you could do. It's not a handout. You giving her a job.
He don't want her nowhere around.
Clearly, we see.
You should have. What you should have did. What's her name again?
Latanya.
Latanya. What you should have did was incorporate something into your father's business that he can say, you know what, my daughter's doing. Like I said, you could have started a cleaning business. You could have started a welding business, like our beloved chat room member of the week. You could have made some sneakers. You could have made some new beats for. You could have did anything to incorporate into your father's empire, even though you can't make the money that your father is making. But at least he'll go, yo, my daughter is
trying.
She's trying to do something. I'm gonna give her 10 stacks a month. But she's doing something.
Right.
Pay the landscape the house. Do something.
You gonna make a T-shirt and you better make a T-shirt.
My God,
or something,
it
or
was
pair of
1,000 ways to deal with this, but
And do
no.
something.
But no, you had to open up that big mouth of yours.
That's what she
You had
did.
to open up your mouth, and you couldn't shut up.
Yeah, well.
And you got fired from your father. You got fired as a daughter.
You got fired.
You got fired.
You're fired.
And when you get fired, Barbie, have you been fired from a job before?
No,
I've been fired from a job.
I have not been.
I know
fired
how
from
that is. You get fired from a job, you have to make your adjustments in life. I know it gets crazy because you're not in your comfort zone no more. Your stable income's not there for the moment. And then you get back on the horse and you ride it again and you repair your life again. And that's what you have to do. If you keep focusing on your father, you're going to lose your mind, young lady. Go on with your life.
Girl, live your
The
life.
$2,100 that you received in GoFundMe, give that back. Your goal is $50,000. You would have got $50,000 in 1 minute.
Right, from your
If there was
day.
something really, or if there was something really wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. You're healthy. You're in California. The weather is hot out there. You can live in a car until you get, an apartment. You got the 4 kids. It's a mess. But you opened up your mouth.
Just move, sister girl.
You opened up your mouth. And now you got to walk around with the embarrassment of being Dr. Dre's daughter, a regular neighbor.
Yeah, that's what happens. when
And you
have
did
these
that.
Entitled children, they feel that they're entitled to your money.
And you can't even sue him.
Right, right.
Yo, my father fired me. I want to sue him.
Yeah.
Child support's over. You
Right.
done. The mother, where's the mother? She's gone. Dre got thousands of new vaginas and a brain problem. He ain't got no time for this.
She living her best life.
Anything else?
That is all. And we're done.
I'm sorry. I really am sorry that you're going through this. Because the people out there, they hating on you. I'm not hating on you. You screwed up, and now you're done. And he has Dr. Dre is clothed in so much power.
Yeah, well,
His power is worth more than his money.
sometimes you just gotta learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Shut up.
And she didn't. Yeah, well, that's what happens, Sugarfoot.
Now you're a regular neighbor.
She regular, she regular.
You're a regular neighbor now.
Hey, girl, hey.
Can we send you a Facebook request?
Look,
Call in 570-982-6955. That's it. You're done. You're in California looking crazy.
yeah, well, she be happy.
Bobby, where can they find you?
You guys can find Senny J on Facebook, Senny_J on Instagram, Senny J, Senny, what is it? Senny, the E is 3 on Snapchat, I believe it is.
Where can they find you?
You guys can find me, Barbie Cologne, on Facebook. I am Barbie Cologne on Instagram, Designer Babe 401 Snapchat.
All right. Shawn Harvey on Facebook, comedian Shawn Harvey on Facebook, Hard Funny on Instagram.
I'll be in Queens tonight, guys, out there in Jamaica, Queens. I'll put the flyer up in the group room. Showtime, 8 o'clock. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll play some more music. And you guys be safe out there. Summer hour, guys.
Yeah, be safe.
Right. Be safe.
Bye.
Be safe out there.